Alright, so here are most of my trout fishing lures. I'll just start off with the ones I don't